Besides being the actors who starred in the superhero movie Deadpool and Wolverine, Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are two powerful men who have amassed huge fortunes throughout their careers. But have you ever wondered who has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a heated battle between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. Overspending. The two Marvel stars don't skimp at all when it comes to shopping, but who has the most extravagant spending sprees? Ryan Reynolds, for example, was spotted with watches like Panerai Lumina, Marina Titanium $5,000, Omega Speedmaster Professional $5,500, a Chopard Millennium Classic Chronograph $6,000, Scopard Millennium GTS Power of $8,000, Scopard Alpine Eagle $12,000, Omega Dark Side of the Moon $20,000, Scopard Luke XPS 1860 Officer $25,000. When it comes to dressing well, Hugh Jackman likes or sophisticated watches and has been spotted with Victorianics, Swiss Army Original Green $325, Casio Pro Trek PRG 550 for $130, Montblanc Heritage Spirit Moon Phase for $5,000, Montblanc Star Chronograph Automatic for $5,300, Montblanc Time Walker Extreme Chronograph DLC for $5,700, Montblanc Meister Star Heritage Perpetual Calendar for $6,800, Montblanc Star Classique Automatic for $10,000, Harry Winston's Midnight Automatic, which is valued at $22,300, and even a $32,000 Montblanc Heritage Spirit Pulseograph, another luxury that the actor enjoys, are beautiful boats always traveling the high seas, aboard different types of yachts. One of the boats Hugh Jackman has been seen on is a beautiful yacht known as the Den Den Mega. This is a 100-foot-long yacht customized for events, with well-lit rooms, spaces to relax on deck, a full kitchen and bathrooms with porcelain sinks. In total, the vessel can accommodate up to 120 passengers, and according to some sources, Hugh Jackman rented the yacht to tour Istanbul after having concerts cancelled in the city due to voice problems. And to give you an idea of how much the actor spent, the charter price per day of this yacht is approximately $15,000. As the Wolverine actor has a more lavish lifestyle, points to him. Real estate in the United States. Both celebrities invest real fortunes in beautiful properties to live in. But which of the two Deadpool and Wolverine actors lives in the most luxurious real estate in the United States, starting with Ryan Reynolds? In 2007, for example, he bought a house located in the Hollywood Hills in Los Angeles, California. The 1,700 square foot property seemed to be quite simple, but due to its location, the price was not cheap at all. According to some sources, Ryan bought this property for $1.7 million and decided to sell it 2 years later, in 2009, at a great loss of $1.4 million. Already in 2012, Ryan Reynolds and his wife, Blake Lively, decided to buy a charming house located in the town of Bedford, in the state of New York. The property is located on a secluded lot of almost 2 acres, which is ideal to offer a lot of privacy for him and his family. And according to information from real estate websites, the property was purchased by the actor for about $2.3 million, but he decided to sell it a year later for almost $2.5 million currently. Many sources speculate that he lives in an even larger property, situated on a huge 11.65-acre plot of land, although there are no records of what it looks like inside. Because of some pictures posted on his and his wife's social networks, it was possible to see a little bit of the property, which is possible to see that the couple's residence has a rustic and very cozy architecture. And as it is reported, Ryan Reynolds bought this huge land in 2012 for about $5.7 million. Chapman, for his part, owns a custom-built mansion in East Hampton, situated on an incredible 2.5-acre waterfront lot. The minimalist-style property includes 2 structures built from scratch, the main one covering 5,000 square feet. The place features an open layout living room, integrating a gourmet kitchen with counters and a beautiful dining space, which is next to sliding glass doors that abundance the interior with natural light. There are also 5 charming bedrooms with exterior views, as well as 5 luxurious bathrooms, some of which are completely clad in marble. The property also has a modern screening room, a library with customized bookshelves, a studio where the actor's ex-wife used to work, in other rooms that draw a lot of attention for their unique decorative pieces outside. There is a beautiful swimming pool area for leisure, as well as a spa for the actor to relax in on his days off. The guest house, on the other hand, is as sophisticated as the main mansion. And for those who want to enjoy this property, Hugh Jackman rents it out for a few seasons, asking for around $166,000 a month. And according to some sources, the actor bought the property for a whopping $3.5 million and soon after acquired an adjacent property for a total investment of $7.5 million. Hugh Jackman also likes to live in vertical properties. In 2022, for example, he acquired a 4,700 square foot penthouse in New York's Chelsea neighborhood. It's a cleanly designed unit that exudes elegance, with glass walls that offer stunning views. The main living room has a wall-mounted television and a modern gas fireplace, while the dining area seats 12, and the kitchen has modern appliances and glass countertops in total. The unit has 4 cozy bedrooms, the master suite being spacious, with privileged views of the area, not to mention a large walk-in closet and a private bathroom. The penthouse also has several additional living spaces for gatherings as well as a bar, a large office with bookshelves, and 3 other bathrooms. On top of all this, the penthouse has a terrace of over 3,700 square feet, which boasts 360-degree views of the city, with plenty of rooms to enjoy the unique landscapes. The terrace also has a kitchen, dining room, and even a garden. And according to media reports, Hugh Jackman paid more than $22 million for the penthouse. Another apartment he owns in the city is an 11,000 square foot triplex located in Manhattan, situated on the 8th, 9th and 10th floors of the building. The actors' complex has a refined living room with privileged views of the Hudson River, while the formal dining room has an elegant piano and a wall with a large painting. The kitchen has stainless steel appliances, floor to ceiling, and a large countertop with seating for casual meals. There's also a sauna in the triplex, a gym area, a wine cellar with plenty of storage capacity, a huge recreation room, which includes a movie space with a TV, and a more casual family room for relaxing. Not forgetting the 5 bedrooms and 7 modern bathrooms. The master suite, for example, has glass walls that help illuminate the interior space and integrates a high-end bathroom. With a relaxing bathtub, this triplex definitely has everything the actor needs for sophisticated living. According to some sources, Hugh Jackman bought the complex in 2008 for $21 million. And after living there for many years, he listed the apartment in 2022 for almost $39 million. But it seems that the triplex hasn't been sold yet. In other words, Hugh Jackman wins this round. Point for him. Vehicles. Hollywood stars like Ryan Reynolds and Jackman are passionate about beautiful vehicles. But which of them owns the most expensive cars? Hugh Jackman is considered, for example, to be a great motorcycle enthusiast, having written several models such as Vespa GTS $8,000, 1970 Triumph Bonneville, which costs around $10,000, Harley-Davidson Excel Sport Steer for $16,000, Harley-Davidson Fat Boy for $20,000, and many others. That must have cost a lot of money. When it comes to cars, Hugh Jackman has also been spotted with some very expensive automobiles such as Opel Astra $15,000, Toyota Crown for $16,000, Toyota Corolla for $22,000, Fiat 500 for $23,000, Volkswagen Carmen Gear for $24,000, Ford Bronco for $33,000, Lexus RX for $48,000, Audi Q5 from $55,000, Audi Q7 for $65,000, Lincoln Navigator for $85,000, Cadillac Escalade $90,000, Range Rover Vogue for $100,000, and Audi R8 $158,000. One of the cars he is speculated to own is a Porsche 911 Carrera, a powerful vehicle that produces 430 horsepower and goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. And it's no wonder that this car costs around $162,000. Jackman also has an Audi R8 V10 Spider, a sophisticated vehicle with a beautiful design. To drive this super sports Another of the cars that Hugh Jackman supposedly owns is a Mercedes-AMG G63, a very robust and spacious Mercedes Super Jeep. And despite its large size, the vehicle is quite powerful, being equipped with a V8 bi-turbo engine that produces an incredible 577 horsepower, being able to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles in just 4.5 5 seconds and reach a top speed of 150 miles per hour. And it's for all this luxury SUV can cost more than $180,000 in the latest and most equipped models, raising the price even higher. The actor also owns a Volkswagen T1 bus, a retro-style combi produced in the 1950s by the German company. It's not known exactly how much Jackman's vehicle is worth, but it's possible to find a similar model for up to $200,000 depending on the state of repair. As for Ryan Reynolds, it is speculated that cars such as Triumph Bonneville, $11,000 Ducat TSC 1000 from $12,000, Triumph Bruxton $15,000, a BMW A90 $17,000, a Ducati Pulsmart 1000 litres E $20,000, a Toyota Prius $25,000, a Chevrolet Equinox $27,000, a Nissan Leaf $31,000, Mini Cooper convertible $35,000, Dodge Challenger $40,000, Lexus SC for $30,000 of $70,000, BMW 7 Series $80,000, Cadillac Escalade $90,000. Already in the six figures, he and his wife were seen with a Tesla Model S, one of the electric vehicles with the greatest technology, acceleration, and autonomy in the world, being able to go 396 miles per hour without the need to stop to recharge. This is all in addition to its super powerful motor, which can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.99 seconds, reaching a top speed of 200 miles per hour. In the latest and most complete models of this vehicle, a top $150,000, but Ryan also seems to like the classics, having been seen with a Mercedes-Benz 190 SL, a collectible that, depending on the state of preservation, can cost more than $160,000. But without a doubt the most expensive car Ryan Reynolds has ever been spotted is an incredible Lamborghini Aventador, a super sports car capable of reaching impressive speeds, being among the fastest cars in the world. The vehicle has a 770 horsepower engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in unbelievable 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 220 miles per hour. And to own one of these, you may have to fork over $450,000. And although Ryan Reynolds has more expensive vehicles, Jackman has more cars in his garage. So let's call this round a draw. Points for both sources of income, as well as playing two famous characters from the Marvel Universe. The two actors also know how to diversify their sources of income, but which one has the most lucrative business? Thanks to his status as Hollywood's A-list. For example, Hugh Jackman has taken advantage of his fame to form advertising partnerships with various companies. He has taken part in campaigns for brands such as Toyota, Cantors, and Micromax, as well as being a global ambassador for Montblanc and shoe brand RM Williams. Social media is also another great source of income for the actor if he wants to promote companies, as he is followed by more than 31 million people on Instagram and around 33 million followers on Facebook. One of the actor's best-known businesses is Laughing Man Coffee, a company that sells coffee, tea, and other personalized products, which has establishments in New York and an online store in the entertainment business. Hugh Jackman also founded his own production company, known as Seed Productions. Through it, he works as a producer on several projects that bring him great financial returns, among which are Deception in X-Men Origins, Wolverine. Hugh Jackman also invests in his singing career. With his The Man, the Music, the show tour in 2019, the artist performed around 90 concerts around the world. And to give you an idea of his earnings, just 26 shows in Europe generated gross sales of $23.4 million. Ryan Reynolds, on the other hand, because he is also a world-renowned figure, he takes advantage of all his fame to boost his own ventures. On his Instagram, for example, where he has more than 40 million followers, he is always promoting his companies from the most different sectors. In the sports business, for example, he owns Wrexham AFC, a soccer club that plays in the 5th division of the English Championship. And although the team does not have the best players in the world in its squad, it has a long history in soccer, being considered the third oldest professional soccer club in the world, as the team itself puts on its Instagram, where they have more than 100,000 followers. And as reported in the media, Ryan Reynolds made the purchase together with actor Rob McElhenney, with an initial investment of more than £2 million. Another business owned by the actor is Mint Mobile, a telecommunications company that claims to have the largest 5 grams in the United States. According to data released by the company, its 5 grams covers over 200 million people in more than 6,000 cities, which gives us a dimension of the size of this business and how lucrative it can be for the actor. In the field of artistic productions, he owns Maximum Effort, a digital marketing agency in film production whose name is a reference to a catchphrase from the movie Deadpool. Among the films the company has produced are The Atom Project, Free Guy, and Deadpool 2, but Ryan Reynolds' most profitable business is his beverage company, Aviation American Gin, a gin brand founded in 2006, in which the actor owns a percentage of the company. The drink is sold in more than 15 countries around the world and seems to be very successful. Since the brand's official Instagram alone has more than 300,000 followers, and it was thanks to the ad starring Reynolds that sales of the drink grew exponentially from 2018 to become the second largest brand of super premium gin in the US. To give you an idea of the size of this venture, as reported in the media, the company was sold to British drinks giant Diageo for about $610 million. A gigantic amount of money, probably a percentage, must have gone into Ryan's bank account. And because he has more diversified ventures, Ryan Reynolds wins this round point for the Canadian. Net worth. The two actors in Deadpool and Wolverine have amassed huge fortunes over the course of their careers, but who has the biggest net worth? Most of Jackman's fortune came from acting, and although today he receives million-dollar salaries for each project, the actor has had to work hard to see his income increase. To give you an idea of Hugh Jackman's movie salaries, it is estimated that he received $1.5 million for Snow, Flower, and The Secret Fan, $2 million for Van Helsing, $2 million for Butter, $5 million for Les Miserables, $9 million for Real Steel, and up to $10 million for Australia. And although these are high figures, it's far from all the money he earned for playing the character Logan in theaters, according to some rumors. Hugh Jackman earned only $500,000 for X-Men and $1 million for X-Men 2, figures which, although low, have increased in the other films in the franchise. To reprise his role in X-Men The Last Stand, Jackman earned $5 million, as well as $7 million for X-Men Days of Future Past. But the biggest salaries the actor received playing Wolverine were for starring in the film, focusing on the character. That's because Hugh Jackman pocketed $20 million for X-Men Origins Wolverine and another $20 million for the Wolverine. As for reprising his role in the new Marvel Studios project, focusing on Deadpool and Wolverine, some rumors suggest that he is being paid more than $20 million. Hugh Jackman is also an actor dedicated to theatre and has starred in major shows since the 1990s, which should generate great income for him. Considering the actor's other sources of income, his earnings are even higher. And although no one knows for sure what Hugh Jackman's fortune is worth, some sources estimate that the actor currently has a net worth of $100 million. But considering everything we've seen so far, it's possible that his fortune is much greater. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds is not far behind at all. Despite being an actor with dozens of films on his resume, it wasn't until 2016, with the huge commercial success of Deadpool, that Ryan Reynolds began to become one of the most successful actors in the world. Some sources say that the release of Deadpool was considered too risky since it was a comic book character with a rating that was not for children. The production of the film, which had a budget of $58 million, became a real commercial success, grossing approximately $780 million. In this cost the initial salary of $2 million that Ryan received to play the superhero to increase almost tenfold, thanks to a lucrative share of back-end spots. Since then, the actor's fixed fee has increased exponentially, with sources estimating that he earned around $20 million to star in Deadpool 2. But these days, he is also able to make a lot of money from the new roles he plays. In the Netflix-produced Red Notice, for example, some sources say it was the biggest investment Netflix has ever made in a movie, and this is probably due to the actor's huge salaries. It is estimated that Ryan Reynolds alone made over $20 million from that production, but previously for 6 Underground, it is estimated that he made even more money, with a fee of over $27 million. And it is because he is paid so much money that Ryan has become none other than the second highest paid actor of 2020, according to Forbes magazine, with an annual earning of over $71 million. And while no one knows what his net worth is, much is speculated about how much money Ryan has accumulated over all his decades of work. And according to some sources, it is estimated that currently, at the peak of 46 years of age, Ryan Reynolds has accumulated a net worth of over $150 million. And because he has a bigger fortune, the Deadpool actor wins this final round. At the end of this fight, we had 3 points for Ryan Reynolds against 3 points for Hugh Jackman, making it a draw. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video, so don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos. And hopefully we're gonna do it FocusCeleb. Dios to satisfy your curiosity.